This is the Russian River. We saw these signs for moose fences, and I'm guessing it's to keep the moose in. LOL. One of the many post office pictures I have taken. This is taken from Homer's Spit.
Is it on?
It's on.
Good evening from Homer, Alaska. We got here this afternoon I don't know, 4 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
Local time. And we've already driven down to the end of the road, to the spit. The end of the spit, it's actual spit of land that goes out into the bay. And you can see just on the other side of the bay is mountains just jutting up out of the ocean. It looks like we're officially at the western end of our trip. Every mile after we leave here is getting us closer to home. We're gonna make a couple of side trips, one to Seward for a couple nights and one to Valdez for a couple nights. But we ain't going any farther west. Well, one, because the road stops here, but another because this is as far as we're gonna go. So to get us here, we've driven from home 5,315 miles and a half. That half is important. That's what got us to this campground. We left home July 8th. We spent a week in the Buffalo area and roughly a week in western Montana and Spokane, and the rest of the time has been driving up here. It's taken longer than it could have, because we stop every 3 or 4 days and spend a couple of days at the same place to just give everybody a chance to rest up and go grocery shopping and do whatever else we got to do. But we're at the end of it. Today's drive started out in Anchorage in the rain, and about halfway it rained off and on all day, and about halfway the sun started to come out, and it's all sun now, and hopefully we're going to get to see the aurora tonight. What you got, Mama?
Yeah, the drive was pretty, so pretty. We saw some more glaciers on the Turnagain, on the coast there as we was going up. The ocean was there, the Pacific Ocean, and I'm going to insert lots and lots of pictures of the glaciers, the mountains, the ocean, and of this mud that it looks like you could walk on it, but you should not ever do that, because we've read about things, people talk about it all the time, that it will just suck you right down. And if you're in a remote area and you're doing that, then help could be an hour out. So never ever do that. To us, Papaw said it was like the sandbars at our ocean, but they're not. It's not sand. It may be mixed with sand, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, it's mud and it's yucky and you'll get stuck. So we don't want that. So, but that was neat to see, and still 0 for 0 wild animals. Although, as we were going out to the spit, Papaw saw an eagle perched on a pole, and I was looking over on the other side taking pictures. He was driving, and so we come back by and was hoping that he'd still be kind of perched in that area, but he was not. And these people are hardy people, let me tell you, because if y'all know me, you know I do not wear long sleeves, but maybe once or twice a year. It just depends, on how cold it is. But it was cold this morning, and there's a cold rain. When we got up, it was 47. The other day, we went to Walmart and got a little baby heater. Little baby heater. When I say baby heater, it was a baby heater. And so last night we were like, well, it's just getting colder, and that little heater is not working. So Papaw ran to Lowe's and got us a bigger heater. We were toasty warm last night. So, but yeah, it was cold, and then it started clearing up, which is great. But they were parasailing out there off of the Homer Spit. They were parasailing, so that's the reason why I said these are hardy people, because it was cold coming off that ocean.
I'm glad this is not smell-o-vision. I've just kicked off my shoes here and fiddling around in the rain and hooking things up, and it's not pretty. So be thankful for that. I think the mud is glacial silt, and that's why yes. The issue is it's not like quicksand, but once you get in it, you can't get out. And the dangerous part is, the tide may come in before the help can get to you.
Yes, that is true. Yes.
We were hoping to see the boar tide, but the boar tide is at 9 o'clock tonight, or 9. It was 9 o'clock this morning or 9 o'clock tonight, and we're 150 miles from there now. So maybe we can catch it on the way back. We're on one side of the Kenai Peninsula. Seward is on the other side where we're going. Not tomorrow night, but the night after that. We're going to spend 2 nights there. Then we're going back to Anchorage for 2 nights, and then Valdez for 2 nights. Then back to Tok, which is the first town in the U.S., and stay there for a night. And then we're going to fight that devil of a road on the way back for a day, and then we'll be making a beeline back to the lower 48.
Yeah.
We're going to get that eagle. We're going to get a good close-up picture of an eagle. We're going to hopefully see the northern lights, and I don't know where we're going to see a bear. Anchorage has a zoo. We may go in there and see if they got a bear, and then I'll just swear that we saw him in the wild. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It's well worth the drive. If I was going to do it again, I would do it differently. I'd fly to Anchorage, and every place that we're going to go now is within 250 miles of Anchorage, so you can make it a day trip if you wanted to. So you can fly to Anchorage, get a hotel, and rent a car and drive to every place that we're going to go to. I would do that instead of driving 10 days through Canada, and that's going to be 6 days on the way back. But you live and learn. And it's been, I'm not saying we had a bad time. We haven't. It's been fun. It's been an adventure. And the scenery once you get here is well worth it. It's just a slog to get up here. Not complaining. We're being blessed and continue to be blessed.
Yes.
And I appreciate that more than I can verbalize. But I think there was a better way than what we did it. What you got, Mama?
That's it. I'm going to insert a lot of photos, and I apologize if I don't know where these places are. I try to Google or try to look when I take the picture, but sometimes there's not a sign, so just enjoy the scenery. And that's about all I can say. I do try to do a voiceover, like I said, if I know where it is or can find it readily. If not, it's just on the way from Palmer to Homer. So
somewhere between here and there.
Right, it's somewhere between here and there. So
Emma and Feifei, if you're watching, we're going to mail you a package in the morning. So be looking for it.
Yes.
I don't know how long it'll take to get from here, but you'll have something in the mail.
Yes.
Coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
If we catch the aurora, of course, we'll do that probably on tomorrow's video. And then I don't know what we're going to get into tomorrow, but we'll have another video from Homer tomorrow.
Yes.
Anything else, Mama?
Nope, that's it.
Until next time,
We'll see you down the road.